novella by Crystal M. Adair. You can find it on Amazon.com. That is my life story and my testimony, and I promise that it will only bless your life. Family, on last Saturday, I had the great fortune of speaking to an amazing group of women at the Meridian Hill Baptist Church in Capitol Heights, Maryland. Shout out to Pastor Calvin E. Cage and First Lady Yvette Cage. And I was speaking on the topic of defying the odds. Family, let me tell you something. Adversity does not care who you are. It is indiscriminate. It doesn't care who your mama and daddy is, where you grew up, your neighborhood, how much money you have in your bank account. When God is ready to test you, when he is ready to present you with a trial or a challenge or an obstacle, he will do just that to test your faithfulness. But you see, some of us respond to adversity in many different ways. There are some who simply panic when they are faced with adversity. They crumble, they fall apart under the pressure. And then you have others who are just like a deer in headlights. They see the adversity and they can't move. They are immobilized, they're paralyzed, can't make a decision, don't know which way to go. And then you have others who see the adversity, but they put on that suit of armor and they are trusting in the Lord to get them through. But many times with adversity, we simply forget. We have what you call a short memory. And this is what I was explaining on last Saturday to these women. Do not have a short memory when it comes to adversity. You see, if God brought you through on the last time, if he brought you through when you were down and out before, when you were lost, when you were confused, when you were in a dark place feeling desperate, you've got to continue to trust in the Lord that he will bring you through again. But some of us have a short memory. Do not forget that if God did it before, he can do it in your life again, family. That is my charge and that is my challenge. This is Crystal M. Adair with our Motivational Minutes on today. Be blessed, family. We are in it to win it. Go out and grab a copy of my book, Therapy, a Memoir Novella by Crystal M. Adair. And it's always a shout out to Rev T and the Mountaintop Network, DMV, where the people's voice and these motivational minutes can be heard.
They said I can call it Network Radio. They said I could never talk good sports radio.
What you talking about, Will?
But I told them,
frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
So I found out.
It's a transmitter. It's a radio for speaking.
So I saw the light talking sports radio.
I have seen the light!
So I thought about starting Rev T Sports Revival.
By George, he's got it. By George, he's got it.
People are saying,
you can see how you have progressed in the show, and I'll tell you what, man, it shows. I mean, it totally shows.
And our callers are saying this, right? Man, what you think about the Rev T Sports Revival?
No. The show seems really good. You seem like you have a lot of fun. This is why I called in, and you both know your sport. So it's always fun talking to people that know their sports. That's why I like to call in whenever I get a chance.
And after I introduce my guests, they say,
for that big intro, I don't know whether to make you my agent or have you call my mom.
Our guests are saying this.
Your broadcast always edifies, and y'all are inspirational. You're unselfish. You don't whitewash anything. You deal with the real problems and issues, whether they're popular or unpopular.
And they saying, I'm sounding like this great legend that had a mouthpiece in the radio business.
Man, you talking sports over there like Keely Green, man. That's what I like about Rev T Sports Revival.
But most of all, this. Hey, Fred, what you think about the Rev T Sports Revival?
Hey, when you tell them, Rev T, if they ears ain't used to great talk radio, they need to adjust, because at the end of the day, being different ain't being wrong. It's just being who you are. If they scared to be who they are, they probably shouldn't be listening to your show anyway.
Why tweet about it when you could talk about it on the Rev T Sports Revival? Believe that, baby. March with me.
Network Radio.
Yeah, baby. I only can say it 2 times, because it's Tuesday, y'all. December 5th, 2017. And I'm Tavon Fennell at the Real Rev T. Yeah, right here live. Mountaintop Network Radio. I tell it to the high. I tell it to the cold. You gotta come to the sports revival to fill up your soul. I don't want to talk to nobody crying, and I damn sure ain't got time for nobody signifying. We got a good show planned for the people this morning. I want y'all to lace your boots up, strap them up real tight, and come on and march with me, y'all. We gonna chase the NFL Week 13. Talking little Redskins and anything else that the people want to bring to the table. Y'all ready? Come on, let's go, let's go.
Give it a top now. Oh.
Yeah, I like that. Y'all know I like that good crank. Y'all know I like that good crank. We sitting in live, y'all, right here in Mountaintop Network Radio, DMV. I'm Tavon Fennell. I'm at the Real Rev T on Twitter, at Sports Revival on Facebook, on Twitter, at MTN Radio DMV on Twitter. I'm so glad to be here with the people this morning. We got a whole lot to talk about, y'all. But first of all, you know, I can't do what I do without saying good morning to the people, man. Big brother Brian Patterson, man, we see you tuning in this morning, man. Big brother Rasul McGee, y'all better watch that name, y'all, coming to Mountaintop Network Radio DMV 2018, God willing. So glad to have you tuning in. Big brother Jerry Sutton, man, good morning. He say good morning, Crystal Dead Family Rev. Always a pleasure to listen to your show. Always a pleasure to have you tuning in. Good morning to you as well, Brian Patterson. I see you, Desmond Fennell. Good morning. I see you, Portia. Good morning, sweetheart. Glad so much you tuning in. I said glad, so you know what I mean. So glad you tuning in this morning. Big brother Brian Hardis, we see you, B. What's going on, B? Good morning, champion. Big brother Donald Randolph, we see you tuning in, champion. That Donald Murray and Randolph Facebook group, y'all better go sign up for. Big brother Tony Butler Sr., good morning to you, man. Samuel Moore, good morning, champion, good morning. I tell it to the hot, I tell it to the cold. Man, they come to the sports revival, fill up their soul with all that good sports talk. Man, good morning to Diana Watson. We see you tuning in to Fritz Foswell. Good morning. And there she go right there, y'all. The lovely Crystal was there. Y'all better go to Amazon.com, holiday times. That book therapy. I'm on Amazon.com. Changing lives, man. Memoirs of Crystal was there in her life. Changing moments, man. Help somebody, love somebody today. Amazon.com. Go get that book therapy by the lovely Crystal was there. Man, we got a lot to talk about. Yesterday, you know, if you follow me on social media, hold on, let me have my Wendy's Williams moment. If you follow me on I was about to say, if you follow me on Wendy Williams, man, look how I'm talking about. If you follow me on Wendy Williams, if you follow me on Facebook Live, if you follow me on Facebook, if you follow me on Twitter, I put out a post yesterday to the people. And I went straight to the people and I said, man, you know, can y'all send out a request about what y'all want to talk about? See, I could get on here and talk about a whole shadiggity bop and shadiggity bang. But at the end of the day, though, y'all got to remember, Mountaintop Network Radio is for the people, by the people, because We are the people. I am the people. I'm no bigger than y'all. No matter where I go in this radio, I'm no bigger than the next man. And I don't ever feel like that. Like, some of us, like I'm entitled to something. You know, so at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. But listen here, though, y'all. I tell y'all what, and I asked y'all, the people, I said, man, what do y'all want to talk about tomorrow on tomorrow's morning show? So I'm going to go to what the people said. And some of the questions, that were put out there or whatever, it was kind of, it's the same as what I wanted to talk about. So, let's do this. It's a lovely day in the neighborhood. A lovely day in the neighborhood. Would you be mine? Would you be mine? I have always wanted to have good friends, just like you. Y'all know y'all know the damn song. Don't act like y'all ain't never watched Mr. Rogers a damn day in your life. Let's talk about it, y'all. Stephen Atkins of the Inside Blitz, right here on Mount Top Neighborhood Radio, Sunday mornings, 10 a.m. You can also catch the replay 24/7 in the rotation of all the content here on Mount Top Network Radio, DMV. Stephen Atkins say, let's talk about Ben McAdoo being fired with the New York Giants. Okay, well, let's go ahead and do that then. Well, listen here, y'all. Y'all know yesterday, the New York Giants, they had fired Ben McAdoo. Well, we knew that was coming, and if you tune in to Mount Top Network Radio, DMV, and you listen to the Inside Blitz with Stephen Atkins on Sunday, you would have heard that when it came out, shortly thereafter, it was breaking news, and we talked about it here on Mount Top Network Radio. Y'all knew this was going to happen when it came to the New York Giants. You got a team right now that's suffering, okay? You got a head coach that's being an ass. I'm just saying for what it is. I mean, and I tell anybody, if you come in for that sugarcoating and yada, 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 well, you done came to the wrong place. You done came to the wrong place. That's all I want to say. But at the end of the day, the Bama, he get what he gets, man. And nobody told him to go out there and to sit there. Fool, once you bench Eli Manning, once you committed yourself to benching Eli Manning, you get what you get. I mean, let's really talk about it. You get what you get. So he decided, Bob McAdoo said he wanted to bench Eli Manning. That was the worst thing you could do right now. See, it was one thing if Eli Manning was out there and Eli Manning was really the reason why that the New York Giants was losing. No, that's not the case. That's not the case. That's not the case at all. He was fired because he was an ass. And he got what he deserved. So when you want to be an ass, you get treated like an ass. It's nowhere in the world that you could go out there and think that you was going to sit there and you was going to bench Eli Manning. That you was really going to sit there and bench Eli Manning and get away with it. And really think that them people was going to be like, oh, all right, it's okay, it's cool. Do y'all really think... Do y'all really think that them people in New York was going to take that? Do Bob McAdoo really think that them people in New York was going to play them type of games with him? See, that's where the fool made the damn mistake at. He went in there thinking that, oh, these people ain't going to do it to me. Oh, I could go ahead and tell Eli Manning to lay down by the damn riverside and everything is going to be all right. The hell with that. Don't listen here. That man, Eli Manning, the quarterback of the New York Giants, that fool won 2 championships for them. And guess what? Within the last 15 years. Actually 10. So do you actually think them people in New York going to let go of that? Do you actually think that they going to let go of that hope And that dream that they have in New York, whether they got the receivers is down right now, Odell Beckham, all their number one receivers, they playing with a shaky O-line right now. All these things are happening in New York with Eli Manning when it comes to this quarterback situation. And yet and still, though, the coach went on to bench them. Well, maybe it's the way you coaching, but you can't go out of there and think that you're going to sit there and bench Eli Manning, especially for Geno Smith. Sorry. And I know some of y'all like, oh, he a black quarterback. Man, I don't want to hear that black quarterback crap. Y'all go say that for somebody else. Man, that don't rattle my bones or tickle my fancy. Bama, Geno Smith, he a Bama. Man, good morning to Marcus. Marcos, we see you. Frederick, we see you. Good morning. Denise Davis, good morning to you, Mama. Appreciate you tuning in so much. We sitting here live right here, Mountaintop Network Radio. Big brother Watson Van Devil, man, we see you, champ, tuning in. I tell it to the hot, I tell it to the cold. You got to come to the Sports Revival to fill up your soul with all that good sports talk. I'm sitting here multitasking this morning. Y'all can't do it alone. Wake up, everybody. Y'all make sure y'all go take a moment to go share the post with the people. Share the post with the people. Let them know we doing here Monday, where I said Tuesday through Thursday, God willing, y'all. Right here, 9:05 a.m. We going to go live here on Facebook Live and on Mountaintop Network Radio, DMV. But that thing with Eli Manning, that was like the stupidest thing that could happen with the New York football team. And also the New York Giants, they let go general manager Jerry Reese. He was fired also as well. L-Dub say prayers going up for Ryan Shazer and his family right now. Prayers going up. Jerry Sutton say, Red, what do you think of Jay saying he needs more from his quarterback, Kurt? Just your thoughts about the comments from the coach. Well, and I appreciate all y'all for your comments and tuning in. And like I said, y'all, it's Tuesday. Y'all want to put something on the table to make your minds a little bit able. 703-763-4979 is the number. You want to call in, talk a little bit of sports. Man, put your thoughts and your comments out there about what's going on in the world of sports in the atmosphere. Why tweet about it? Why Facebook about it when you could talk about it right here live on Mountaintop Network Radio, DMV. It's the Ray FT Sports Revival. Man, good morning to big brother Malik Darden, sitting here, good friend of mine, man. Brother for life, tuning in right here at Mountaintop Network Radio, Facebook Live. We appreciate you so much. Y'all make sure y'all go take a moment to go share the post with the people. Share the post with the people. Let them know we doing here, y'all. Tuesday through Thursday, 9:05 a.m. live, and on Sundays you can catch us. You have to follow us for listings for the time that we'll go on some Sundays. Y'all make sure y'all go follow Crystal Adair. Speak life and win on Twitter. Okay, Crystal Adair on Facebook. Y'all make sure y'all Crystal M Adair on Facebook. That is, y'all go give her a follow. Go to Amazon.com. Go get a copy of that book, Therapy. It'll change your life, y'all. Big shouts out to Crystal Adair. And y'all make sure y'all go Maurice Wood. Go see Maurice Wood, Ghost in Real Estate. Ghost in Real Estate, changing people's lives, refinance, man, get you a new home today. I'm trying to tell you, Ghost in Real Estate, they doing big things in the DMV. Y'all get up with Maurice Wood and tell them Rev T sent you. And we can't forget Claudette Med, Rucker Apparel. I see y'all getting those Diesel Reloaded t-shirts. Let me see y'all post up some of them pictures on the pages. Let me know what y'all doing with Rucker Apparel, Claudette Med. Y'all make sure y'all get in contact with him. But look, though, man, Jerry Sutton, you know, at the end of the day, he said so true that the coach was a jerk and arrogant, and Eli got him the head coach job when he was offensive coordinator for the Giants. But that call came from the owners of the New York Giants. Right? Yeah, and I dig it. I mean, I'm hip to that, Jerry Sutton. I don't have no problem with that. But at the end of the day, though, for everything that Eli Manning has done for the New York Giants over the last 12 years or so, he deserved better. He deserved to be treated better. And for that man to sit there and disrespect Eli Manning like that, you get what you get. You know, and not to say that Eli Manning deserve a trophy or a carpet laid out for him, no, but everybody needs a little bit of respect. Hell, I need a little bit of respect for what I do in this fan base when it comes to the Washington Redskins. But do they give it to me? Hell no. I guess because I don't put the lipstick on like some of us do. So at the end of the day, though, you can't disrespect a quarterback like Eli Manning like that. And with the losing record, with the dysfunction with the team, all that came to boil, and him and Jim Reese, they got fired. So at the end of the day, you know, it is what it is. But look, though, Jerry, I'm going to answer this question about Kirk Cousins and Jay Gruden. I'll tell y'all what, let's go ahead and take a break. We sitting there live, y'all, right here, Mountaintop Network Radio DMV. I'm Tavon Fennell at The Real Rev T. Y'all make sure y'all go give me a follow on Twitter at The Real Rev T, on Twitter at Sport Revival, at Mountaintop Network Radio DMV. Y'all make sure y'all give us a follow. But look, let's go ahead and take a break. When we come back off of this break, though, y'all, we gonna keep rolling with this thing. We sitting there live right here, Mountaintop Network Radio, DMV, y'all. Mountaintop Network Radio, DMV. Y'all go save that link to your phones. It's a free app. Y'all make sure y'all go save it to your home screens on your phone. You can listen to the content at any time. We gonna take a break. We be right back, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Did I say let's go? Man, I'm gonna say let's go about 1,000,000 times. Let's go, y'all.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Specialized custom designed t-shirts. Our shirts range from infants to adult 5X. We make shirts for groups, churches, organizations, and we will do personalized shirts of your favorite sports team. If you mention the Rev T Sports Revival or Mountaintop Network Radio, you would get a 10% discount off your first order. You can reach us on Facebook at Rucker Apparel. You can email us at ruckerapparel@gmail.com, or you can even give us a call at 202-577-5903.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
This is Maurice Wood with Ghostis Real Estate. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in the Washington metropolitan area, give me a call, 240-356-3580. When you do, mention Mountaintop Network Radio and receive a free CMA on your current home. Once again, this is Maurice Wood with Ghostis Real Estate. Give me a call today, 240-356-3580. Real estate is a relationship business. Let's build one.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Crystal M. Adair on Mountaintop Network Radio, where the people's voice can be heard. I'm a motivational speaker and an author of the newly released Therapy, a memoir novella by Crystal M. Adair. Go click on Amazon right now. Get your 5-star copy with great reviews. I promise you, it's a book that will change your life. Again, Crystal M. Adair with Mountaintop Network Radio. Tune in again for my motivational minutes.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
This is Steven Askins, host of the Inside Blitz. You can catch me Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. right here on Mountaintop Network Radio DMV. And we will break down the Thursday night game, talk about the Sunday games, give you injury and fantasy pointers. So tune in Sunday morning, 10 to 11 a.m. right here on Mountaintop Network Radio DMV.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Yeah, we live here, baby. Yeah, y'all on the bus. Y'all ready? Man, I feel good on the Tuesday. 703-763-4979 is the number. Y'all want to tune in, talk a little sports with me this morning. But before we went to break, though, I told the people, tell me what you want to talk about, and we going to bring it to the table. Jerry Sutton said, before I do that, let me do this, because I can't do it. I got a lot of people that support me along the way. And y'all know I'm over the top, and I don't have no shame in my game with checking nobody out. But listen here, big brother Marcos Benavidez, his wife's birthday today. And so in the final minutes and in my final hours, right here live on Mountain Network Radio DMV, Rev T Sports Revival, I want to send a happy birthday out to the lovely Cindy Benavides. I keep chopping the name up. Benavides. Did I say it right? Benavides. Cindy Benavides. Happy birthday to you, mama, from the Sports Revival, from Real Rev T. Listen here, man. I appreciate you, Marcos. You and your wife. Y'all go have some good celebration tonight. Marcos, I hope you got something planned for. Happy birthday, Cindy. Happy birthday, mama. Right here live, Mountaintop Network Radio, DMV. Y'all know I be chopping names up. No disrespect. Man, good morning to big brother Gerald Long, man. Gerald Long, good morning to you, champ. Good morning to you. Big brother Molly Moore, we see you tuning in. You and the lovely sister Shawnee's Curtis, well, we see y'all tuning in. Appreciate y'all tuning in so much. I tell it to the hot, I tell it to the cold. You got to come to Sports Revival to fill up your soul with all that good sports talk. Man, and good morning to my big brother and my friend, the Pride of Baloo, y'all, 1985, Joseph Somerville. He in the building, y'all. Jose, so glad to see you this morning. Yes, Sunday night, we had the most interesting conversation, y'all, over there in Berry Farms. I got some footage, some live audio of me and Joseph Somerville just sitting there chopping it up with the Redskins, and we gonna bring that to Mountaintop Network Radio. Here y'all tuning in this morning, man. Good morning to Chuck and Leah Harden, man. Kent Land's finest. We see y'all tuning in. Can't do it alone. Wake up, everybody. Yeah, man, I feel good, man. Hey, you welcome Big Brother Marcos, man, my brother and my friend, to the end, man. But listen here, though. Jerry Sutton said, Rev T, what do you think of Jay saying he needs more time from his quarterback, Kurt? Just your thoughts about the comments from the coach. Well, y'all, I want you to lace your boots up and strap them up real tight on this one. Because at the end of the day, when it all comes down to it, Jay Gruden better shut the hell up. Jay Gruden really needs to stop saying stuff like that on the podium in front of the media about Kirk Cousins. Because at the end of the day, if you was following us on the Sports Revival and you listened to episode 285, you would hear when I said one thing that's definite, one thing that's good, and one thing that's shown up true. Listen here, if Kirk Cousins go, Jay Gruden ass gonna go. And Jay Gruden really needs to be real careful about going up on that podium talking about he need to see more from Kirk Cousins. Well, if you need to see more from Kirk Cousins, then I need to see more from you as a coach, Jay Gruden. See, you know, everybody say, oh, no, Dan Snyder didn't sign Jay Gruden to that extension contract. Let me tell y'all something. And if you've been following the Redskins over the day, you know one thing that's good and one thing that's definite and one thing that is damn sure true. Dan Snyder don't like losing. And he got a short attention span for coaches when it comes to losing, when it comes to not being into the playoffs. So at the end of the day, when you look at this scenario and you look what's about to happen with the Washington Redskins, Jay Gruden shouldn't be getting on no podium talking about he need to see more from Kirk Cousins. Because a lot of people could say to Jay Gruden, I need to see more from you as a head coach. Not later, but right now. And if you can't do it right now, maybe you don't need to be the head coach of the Washington Redskins no more. See, Dan Snyder don't have no problem at all with letting that money go. Ain't nothing but, what, 2 years of money? Y'all really think Dan Snyder sitting there tripping off of some chump change? That's chump change when you want to go out there when it comes to winning. Good morning to the lovely Nia Randall Gregory. We see you, cuzzo, you and your family tuning in. Love you so much. There was my other cousin tuning in, Margie Fennell. Good morning to you. Good morning. She say, no, he sure don't. Bye-bye, cousins and coach. And Joseph Somerville say, Gruden is a cutthroat trying to save his job. Exactly. First he uplifted the man. First he benched the arrogant ass RG3 laid down by the riverside. And now because they got a losing record, now because they things not panning out that the way he thought it would be, he got to go find a scapegoat. Well, the scapegoat is Kirk Cousins. I mean, let's talk about this. But then you ask Jay Gruden, why you ain't went out there and said, we going to go get us a true running back to run behind this offensive line? Why you ain't been out there saying, man, we need to go get some more of these SEC big bodies, slam them, knock them, sock them, rock them? Like an old friend of mine used to say, Leonard Kirby used to say, ex-old friend I should say, rock 'em, knock 'em, sock 'em type offensive line. And y'all keep trying to sell this damn thing, Hogs Point 2.0. They ain't the damn Hogs. See, that's another problem that's wrong with this fan base. Y'all keep trying to replace some damn body. Y'all keep trying to repeat history with some damn body else with a tradition that's long gone from here. You know, and I say this thing about, about the thing with the safety position when it came to Sean Taylor. Everybody was saying, oh, he should be the next Sean Taylor. He got to play like Sean Taylor. He should be like Sean Taylor. He should be like Sean Taylor. And you done seen safeties come in here, sitting there trying to be like damn Sean Taylor, and they all have failed. That buck, that rhetoric with the Redskins really didn't stop since DJ Swearinger got here this year. Because he is own man, and he's standing on his own person, who he is as an individual. But at the end of the day, putting expectations, oh, we Hogs point 2. Y'all ain't no damn Hogs point damn 2-0. Try injury damn every damn game 2.0, 2000, 2K17. And Jay Gruden want to throw Kirk Cousins underneath the bus. Well, ain't nobody tell Jay Gruden, tell Bruce Allen to go out there and sign damn Terrell Pryor because he had 1,000 damn yards in Cleveland and 4 touchdowns. 4 touchdowns. And thought, oh, he was going to be the savior because Deshaun Jackson and Pierre Garçon decided that they wanted to go elsewhere because of money. I mean, let's really talk about this for what it is, y'all. 703-763-4979 is the telephone number. You want to call in, talk a little sports with me this morning. We sitting here live right here, Mountaintop Network Radio DMV, where the people's voice can be heard. Listen here, I want y'all to take a moment to go share the post with the people. I can't do it alone. I need help from the people. Wake up, everybody. We sitting here live on a Tuesday, y'all, December 2017, the 5th, that is, 2017. And we sitting here talking. Jerry Sutton said, man, what do you think of Jay Gruden comments about he need to see more from Kirk Cousins? What more do you want to see from a damn quarterback that's still in the top 5 in every damn quarterback category there is in the NFL? Playing behind the patchwork offensive line, or off-injured offensive line, off damn wide receivers that can't catch the damn football on 3rd down, and the damn running back situation that's just damn crazy. But Jay Gruden want to tell Kirk Cousins, come here, let me throw you underneath the bus. And you wonder why I'm telling y'all, let it be known, it be a cold day in hell, a very slim chance that Kirk Cousins come back. And what really would be fuel to the fire, more than Jay Gruden talking about he need to see more from Kirk Cousins, is if that somewhere along, if they go lose this game against the Chargers next week, this is what y'all going to see possibly happen with the Redskins. They going to lay Kirk Cousins down by the riverside. They going to play Colt McCoy, y'all. Kirk Cousins going to be mad. And as soon as the last game is over, Listen here. If the Redskins not sitting at that man locker with a pen and a piece of paper that make him one of the top 5 highest paid quarterbacks in the NFL, Kirk Cousins in his camp is going to tell the Washington Redskins to look at his backside because he's stepping. You know, let's talk about it. Let's talk about what it is. Let's put it out on the table for what it is, man. You know, Randall Martin, good morning to you, 85 South Redskin fan club. They in there. We see y'all representing the ATL. Appreciate y'all so much. Jerry Sutton say, great point, Red. That's exactly how I feel about his comments. Jay has some improvements to make as well. He makes no in-game adjustments. He needs to work on his situational football coaching skills. Sitting in that stadium Thursday night is looking like the team isn't prepared at all, and that's on him. Man, good morning to Big Brother Forrest Allen. Samuel Moore, we see you, champ. He say the Redskins need to fire Bruce Allen. Cousins doesn't have anyone to throw to. Our running backs fragile as hell. Our O-line needs to open up holes and give Cousins more time. Our front office is terrible. We didn't go after any wide receivers, linemen, or defensive back at the trade deadline. Good morning, Big Brother Blake Keller. We see you tuning in. Margie Fennell say, well said, Samuel. Margie says, I agree, Jared. Good morning, Big Brother Chris Young. We see you tuning in, man. Big Brother Joseph Somerville say Bruce Allen is a Redskin disease that needs to be cured. He must go. So see, at the end of the day, when you want to talk about the dysfunction, what's wrong with the Washington Redskins, you know, it's more to the situation than the damn quarterback. Now, listen here. If we were seeing a Kirk Cousins that was out there throwing interceptions, making you cringe your damn teeth, playing the game of football, then I would say, you know what? Kirk Cousins must go. But imagine if he's sitting there putting up numbers behind this foolishness, what type of numbers would he put up behind greatness? That's not foolishness. Behind a true wide receiver or two that's actually going to catch the ball. Behind a running back that's actually going to run the ball, get yardage on the ball, and most definitely of all things, hold on to the damn ball. Just imagine if Kirk Cousins had a healthy tight end to throw to. Jordan Reed. And I got something else for y'all. I got something else for y'all, speaking of Jordan Reed and a few others' names. But I'll tell y'all what I want to do is, man, I want to take a break real quick. We sitting here live, y'all, right here in Mount Top Network Radio DMV. I'm Tavon Fennell at The Real Rev C. You can go find me on Twitter at Spark Revival without the S. At MTN Radio DMV. Let's take a break. When we come back, I'm going to tell you some Redskins players that really need to go. And I'm about to hurt some people's feelings. Let's take a break, and we'll be right back. We live, y'all. Mount Top Network Radio DMV. That's the Rev T Sports Revival. Believe, baby. March with me. Ow!
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Custom design t-shirts. Our shirts range from infants to adult 5X. We make shirts for groups, churches, organizations, and we will do personalized shirts of your favorite sports team. If you mention the Rev T Sports Revival or Mountaintop Network Radio, you would get a 10% discount off your first order. You can reach us on Facebook at Rucker Apparel. You can email us at ruckerapparel@gmail.com, or you can even give us a call at 202-577-5903.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
This is Maurice Wood with Ghost Real Estate. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in the Washington metropolitan area, give me a call, 240-356-3580. When you do, mention Mountaintop Network Radio and receive a free CMA on your current home. Once again, this is Maurice Wood with Ghost Real Estate. Give me a call today, 240-356-3580. Real estate is a relationship business. Let's build one.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Crystal M. Adair on Mountaintop Network Radio, where the people's voice can be heard. I'm a motivational speaker and an author of the newly released Therapy, a memoir novella by Crystal M. Adair. Go click on Amazon right now. Get your 5-star copy with great reviews. I promise you, it's a book that will change your life. Again, Crystal M. Adair with Mountaintop Network Radio. Tune in again for my Motivational Minutes.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
This is Steven Askins, host of the Inside Blitz. You can catch me Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. right here on Mountaintop Network Radio DMV. And we'll break down the Thursday night game, talk about the Sunday games, give you injury and fantasy pointers. So tune in Sunday morning, 10 to 11 a.m. right here on Mountaintop Network Radio DMV.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Yeah, we sitting there live, y'all, right here, Mountaintop Network Radio DMV. I'm Tavon Fennell at the Real Ram T. I tell it to the hot, I tell it to the cold. Come to the sports revival to fill up your soul, y'all. Hey, man, I feel good. I feel good on a Tuesday, talking sports with the people. But before I went to break, I told the people, I said, I'm going to tell you a couple of Redskins players that need to go ahead and be packaged on up out here. And what I'm about to say is, it's about to really hurt some people's feelings, but I got to say good morning to the lovely Suge Winslow. Good morning, mama. Love you so much. Love you so much, baby. Good morning to you, man. Margie Fennell she say, hold on, let me go down to these comments. I'm strolling, y'all. It's not the team itself. You can't play when you don't have what you need to create the plays and the openings. It comes down to the draft picks. That's a good point. And, man, good morning, big brother Donnell Head. We see you tuning in this morning, man. He say Breland has to go. Well, you know this is Breland contract year. And to be honest with you, Donnell Head, and thank you for your comments, you and Suge Williams. To be honest with you, at the end of the day, though, Donnell, Breeden been playing the best damn football of his career. And I know he done got beat a couple of times this year, but he ain't got beat as many times as we done seen over the years. He ain't lost his composure like we done seen over the last couple of years with Breeden. So maybe it could be his contract year or whatever, or he could be trying to audition for a different team. Chuck Harden say, it starts at the top, Red. We let Baker walk and sign McGee 5 million years, 5 years, $25 million in McLean. 4 years, $21 million. No production from either when you could have kept Baker for $3 million a year. Bruce Allen equals Vinny Serrato, same S all over again. Bruce Allen, just a PR guy who has no clue how to GM. Well, Chuck Harden, I could agree with you on some of that statement, but at the end of the day, we didn't let Chris Baker go. We didn't let Pierre Garçon go. We didn't let Deshaun Jackson go. They decided they was going to go once that free agent market opened up. They actually never gave the Redskins a chance to counter offer anything. They left on their first way out the ship. And you wonder why they suffering like they suffering now. But the signing of those two Bammers, McGee and McLean, I agree with you 100%. No production for them Bammers at all. And they got all that money, and they went out there and picked up them two Bammers. I agree. But can you blame some of that on Tom Mazzulla? All this hope that Tom Mazzulla's supposed to be this great defensive line coordinator. Can you blame some of that on Greg Minuski? Because the only thing he seemed to do from the previous defensive coordinator we had was blitz a little bit more. But to me, it's the same type of scheme with a 2-point upgrade when it comes to players. DJ Swerge, the ad, Jonathan Allen, the ad, Zach Brown, the ad. And man, hey man, good morning, man. My big brother Muhammad Hilton, man. Good morning, Mo, man. That's a brother and friend, man. To the end, man. Good days, man, in my years, man. I appreciate you so much for tuning in. Randall Martin say Jordan Reed needs to go. I'm sorry, but it's true. Can't stay healthy. And man, I'm letting y'all say words out of my mouth for me. Samuel Moore say, I might keep breathing and move him to free safety. He been hitting, but not the best cover. I think between Swerts and Nicholson and Breeden at the safety spot, we should be okay. Jerry Sutton say, as always, this is the front off exit strategy on the contract situation to say it's on Kurt, and Allen might have to put Jay to move to that move. How can you sit back one day and this is what you say about your quarterback the next day? Sounded a little fishy to me. He say, no, Baker never got an offer. He wanted to stay. Yeah, I heard differently, Chuck Harden. I heard differently, man. My mentor had to kind of check me on that Chris Baker didn't want to be here. But you know, we can agree to disagree. 703-763-4979 is the number. But here we go, though, y'all. Let me go ahead and put it out there. These are players in my mind that the Redskins need to part ways from. Niles Paul need to go. Good player, good person, off the field, whatever, in my interaction. But at the end of the day, he's off injured. Jordan Reed, he need to go. You got Jeremy Sprinkle. You got Vernon Davis to hold you over until you go out there and find you another true tight end to add into the mix. I would let him go. Sprinkle will give you the same type of production and result, and even more if you give him the opportunity. And here's the big one right here. Trent Williams, when they had the chance to go trade him to the St. Louis Rams, I would have let him, the New Orleans Saints, I would have let him go ahead and tiptoe right on up out of here and got a second-round draft pick for him and some money and let him get on up out of here. Trent Williams is a good player when he healthy, but over the last 3 years, hell, the last 4 years, how many 16 games has Trent Williams played? And I know that man been out there playing with his heart and soul and mind, and I'm not knocking that. But I'm talking about for the near and now, man, why you going to keep holding on something, man, that you can't really get over the hump with? You know, you got to see, by me talking sports, it kind of makes me put myself in a situation, speaking from sports analyst, a position, and speaking from a fan position. Now, some of these players as a fan, man, I like to have them around if they healthy. But as a sports analyst, talking sports, I mean, you got to look at it for what it really is, man. You know, D'Angelo Hall, I think this should be his last year. Man, let them go spend that money on some of these young boys. If you drafting these players, then why are they on the bench? Why are they on the bench? You know, when you talk about the scenario with these things, I mean, really. You know, you got this wide receiver from Georgia State. What's his name? I'm about to find the young boy name. All-time lead receiver was down there with Georgia State. And listen here, man. Them Bammers, they just brought him up to the wide receiving corps. Okay? I'm trying to get the youngster name. They just brought him up from the practice squad. Been on the practice squad all of this time, and they just decided they want to bring him up. But how could you be all of this in the bag of chips at Georgia, and now, after they figure out Doxson was the answer, and he done got laid down by the riverside with this so-called knee injury, now they want to, I just saw the young boy. I think his name is Davis. Somebody help me out. Come on, Revivalites, help me out with this. They brought him up, wide receiver. They brought him up, signed him to the practice squad. I just had it. I can't find it right now. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, though, you know, why you wait till now to start adding these youngsters into the forward things? Good morning, man, to Jamila Bryan. Good morning, mama. Appreciate you tuning in. Jerry Sutton say, I agree with both of you, Rev and Chuck. He didn't want to stay, and after the low ball and with the contract, but he gave. So, you know, Margie say hard would hurt to lose, but true. Davis, Randall Martin, Davis, yeah. So Davis, that's his name. That's right, Davis, young boy Davis. Oh, okay. Good morning to Ashar Falami. We see you, Mama Tuna. Appreciate your support. Right here live, Rev T Sports Revival, Mountaintop Neighborhood Radio DMV. Y'all make sure y'all go take a moment, go share the post with the people. Let them know what we doing here. Y'all, Tuesday through Thursday, we live 9:05 a.m., God willing. Sundays, we got to check out for listings for us when we go on the air on Sundays. We sitting there talking Redskins, just going over some tidbits with the Redskins, people putting things to the table. 703-763-4979. Man, good morning to Anthony Kurger this morning. We see you tuning in, champion. Appreciate you so much. Appreciate you so much. We see y'all on Mountaintop Neighborhood Radio DMV link, y'all. We looking at 700 strong this morning tuning in. We appreciate y'all so much from all over the land. All over the land, they tuning in, listening to the Sports Revival this morning. But listen here, though. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, it's the truth, man. And I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. But some of these players, you know, Robert Davis, thank you, Donnell, Robert Davis, out of Georgia State. And they just playing this young boy. Mo Hurst just really starting to get into the flow of these things. But when you go look at these other teams, they playing these youngsters out the gate. And when we give you a prime example of what I'm talking about, go look at what the Philadelphia Eagles did last year. They drafted a whole lot of youngers after all of that foolishness that Chip Kelly created with that team over the last few years before Doug Peterson got Penderson got hired as the head coach. And if I was somebody in the NFL, the general manager for the Philadelphia Eagles, he need a General Manager of the Year award. You got to let these young players play. And why hasn't Gruden played quick to wide out from the Rams coming from Joseph Somerville? Well, Mo, Quick has been injured. And with little nagging injuries, that's really kind of slowing him down from getting into the forward things. And when they let him loose a couple of weeks, he went out there and got concussed. So they've been kind of toying with him on the concussion protocol, if I stand correct, why you haven't seen Quick. But if you go and listen to the Sports Revival when training camp started, I was high on Quick from the Rams as well, and appreciate your comment. Jerry Sutton say the problem with the front office and coaches, they caught up with this friendship football team. See what I mean? It's the wide receiver, Robert Davis. I got you. Y'all know it's a kind of like a few second delay from me seeing your comments and me responding to them. Margie say, I say break the team down and rebuild completely, start from the top, front office staff, coach, then the players. I agree with you, Margie, but the only way that you really going to see that type of foolishness go down, the only way you really going to see that ship really sink when it comes to the Washington Redskins is if they let Kirk Cousins go. And I stand on this when I say this. If Kirk Cousins goes sign to another team, then you might as well go ahead and let Jay Gruden go about his business. You might as well go ahead and scrap the table with Bruce Allen and make him some damn fan interaction president or something, and let Doug Williams be a true general manager for the Washington Redskins and give him about 3 or 4 years to see what he could put together with his coach, with his quarterback, his draft picks, and go from there, if that's going to be the case of scenario. Other than that, if you sign Cousins and then go sign another another coach, then you looking at a quarterback that you might as well say they starting all over again anyway. Anthony Kurger say, don't be so sold on the Eagles. They haven't played anybody, but Winston's playing great football. Anthony Kurger, I appreciate your comment. I'm not so sold on the Eagles because if you've been following us, you knew listening to the Sports Revival, but if you've been following us here on Sports Revival, I already said everything that the Eagles is doing now in the regular season, that's good and dandy, and they coming up in the NFL. But anything the Eagles do now or have done up to this point in this NFL season with Carson Wentz and company, listen here, it really won't make a difference until they get into the playoffs and beat a couple of playoff games. If they don't go to the NFC Championship game, then guess what? Anything the Philadelphia Eagles did this year don't mean jack shadiggity bop to me. So don't think that, I'm so old soul and how on Philadelphia. No, I'm saying what they did as a team is giving their young players a chance to play and develop. Just put them out there and throw them the damn football. Hell, if you're going to sit there and let a vet drop the damn football, you might as well go out there and let a damn rookie drop the damn football too. I always say that the way the Washington Redskins dealt with Kareem, with Samaje Perine was the wrong damn thing to do. The young'un went out there and fumbled. They told him to go to the sideline, and when they put him on the sideline, they didn't boost the young'un confidence up. But if you go look at Kareem Hunt for Kansas City Chiefs, right? You go look what New Orleans doing with Kamal. Them young boys fumbled in their first game. But instead of the people being down to and them not being able to go back in the game for weeks later, they put them right out there and said, man, go out there and do what we drafted you to do, that we know you can do. We got you. And them young boys been performing ever since. But they played the mind games with Samaje Perine. And at the end of the day, at the end of the day, by doing that to Samaje Perine, you broke the youngest confidence. Youngsters gonna make mistakes along the way. We all was young. We ain't know how to walk. We ain't know how to talk. We had to grow into it. Same thing when it applies to football. Same things when it comes to any job. With anything you do in your life. You'll introduce it to it, but you have to grow with it. And if you don't give these youngsters an opportunity to grow, then guess what? You'll never know what you'll find. It's one thing to do it in practice. Show it to me in a live game where they really trying to knock the hell out you and take your head off. Versus though your teammate, he gonna roll it up on you and tiptoe so he won't hit you. But in a live game, he ready to knock the hell out of you. I'm just saying. 703-763-4979 is the number y'all want to tune in. Man, we had a good show for the people. I tell it to the hot. I tell it to the cold. You got to come to the Sports Revival to fill up your soul with all that good sports talk. But at the end of the day, my thing with Cousins is, and I'm not saying, Cousins is so great and Cousins doesn't have any flaws. No. I'm a firm believer that Kirk Cousins at times, he need to grab a hold of his private parts and stand on being Kirk Cousins. I believe at times Kirk Cousins needs to get into his offensive line caboose to say, listen here, man, y'all got to do a better job of what y'all doing out there. Yo, you got to give me a few seconds, man, so I could get this ball off. And kind of mean it, instead of trying to have a prayer meeting inside the huddle, so to speak. And I'm not saying Kirk Cousins is doing the RG3 and quoting Bible quotes and things like that to the nature. What I'm trying to say is Kirk Cousins need to be more aggressive and go out there and lead that team, even through adversities, even through injuries. Wide receivers ain't making no catch. Man, go ask them, yo, what's your damn problem? You can't keep dropping these balls like this, or I'm going to stop throwing to you. Margie Fennell, good point. You said rookies fight harder for play to keep a spot in the NFL. Exactly. They be hungry. But anyway, though, y'all, we had a good show for the people. I'll tell it to the hot. I'll tell it to the cold. You got to come to the Sports Revival to fill up your soul with all that good sports talk. I'm Tavon Fennell at The Real Rev T. Y'all can go catch it on iTunes, Podbean, Stitches, YouTube, wherever it might fit you at. Rev T Sports Revival, Mountaintop Network Radio, DMV. Big shouts out to Steven Aguilar, the Inside_Blitz, Crystal Waddell on Twitter at Speak Life, and when y'all make sure y'all go get a follow. Maurice Wood, Ghost and Real Estate, Claudette Mayer, Rucker Apparel, and man, most of all to you, the people, the revivalites, the revivalists, the soldiers and soldierettes at its best. I'll tell it to the hot, I'll tell it to the cold. I don't want to talk to nobody lying, and I damn sure don't want to talk to nobody that be crying and signifying. I'm Tavon Fennell at the Real Rev T. God willing, y'all, I'm going to see y'all right here live. Mount Top Network Radio, DMV on Wednesday, y'all. Believe, baby. March with me. Ow! I love y'all so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.